Hi, this is a quick demo of how to use auto-publication workflow when working with Android components, Phoenix, and application services, repositories. So on the left, I have a Phoenix project configured, and when we look at the local properties file in Phoenix project, we will see that it's configured with the local auto-publication workflows enabled for both Android components and application services. So what this allows us to do is simply make changes in Android components or app services, press play button in Phoenix, and see those changes being reflected in your build with like no manual steps required in between. So let's see this in action. So say you're working on Session Manager in Android Studio, sorry, in Android components, which is the screen on the right. And maybe you're debugging something about sessions. So like the exact change doesn't matter, but let's say we would like to add this log message here. And maybe let's log the sessions ID. Okay, so how do we get this change into build? Well, we just press the play button here in the Phoenix Android Studio window. If you're paying attention, you'll notice that the build output scrolling by here is from Android components actually. So it's building, right? It just finished building and it published all of the Android artifacts locally. And now let's just wait for the Phoenix build. Okay, so Phoenix build just finished. Let's see it in action. So here's the Firefox preview running in the emulator. And let's see if we can see the changes we made. So disregard that, that's from my pre-demo practice. So let's open a web page which adds a session. And there you go. This is the change we just made in Azure Components. So can we do the same thing with app services? Yes. Let's see that in action. So let's open up app services. This is some Rust code which is involved in opening a places connection. So let's just make a similar change here. Let's change this log statement to something else. Okay, now we change this Rust file, and in Phoenix, we can again press the play button, and you'll see that I will trigger a recompilation of the Rust components. And once that completes, we'll see a final build in Phoenix, of Phoenix running an emulator. There you go, the build just finished. So let's see if we can spot our change in the log path. There it is. Yeah, we've added a line demo. Yeah, that's the one. So if you've used this flow before, either in Android components or in application services, what's new now is that the change detection is more reliable. It should not miss any changes that you've made, like creating new files or changing the existing files or changing existing assets, if that's what you want to do. And if you don't have any changes locally, it should be zero cost in Phoenix. So right now, we haven't changed since the last build, neither Android components nor application services. So let's run a new Phoenix build. And we're right into the Phoenix build itself. Like the little log statement about auto-publication workflows just flew by, and our build took all of 9 seconds. So there was practically no cost involved. So please use this and report any problems that you may experience. But in my experience, this has been really reliable and very helpful while working locally. Thanks. Bye.